Well, first of all, we would like to say, Equapic Men Association, thank you for inviting us. I know we are all Ghanaians, but for the sake of other race and ethnicity, we'll go ahead and speak English. My name is Abba Mpofi-Hal. I am the president for Ghana Nurses Association. This association has been in existence for over 12 years. And I would like to say thank you, Teacher Boafo, for giving us a little bit of that prep. Yes, we went to Ghana last year and we continue to do what we do. We educate in the community. Our vision is to educate, and then we do health fairs. So we are always pleased when we have any association, any church in the community to invite us to come and do education. We are well known in the community, and thank you for saying that we are one of the best. As a matter of fact, we are the best.
Hey, Equapic Man is the best. Equapic Man is the best.
Unfortunately, I have the mic today right now.
All right.
But yeah, so thank you. So we do, behind me, I have our education committee here that will put something together that we're going to teach this community. I will hand it over to our ex-vice president, Gloria. So thank you guys for having us, and we just want to say give us about 5 or 10 minutes of your time. It's very important. We put in the time, we put in the effort to do this. We could have gone to work and make, the COVID money, yet we chose to be here. So please give us the time, give us the ear so that we can give you the best education that we have. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. And good afternoon to you all again. My name is Gloria. I am one of the education committee members. And today, what we're going to discuss just briefly is the normal physical changes in aging. So what is normal, what is not? So we're just going to be very brief here. And most of those changes that we're going to be talking about, you usually start seeing those when you turn 40 and above. Because usually in your 20s and your 30s, you're busy, for the woman, you're busy having babies. So even if your knee is hurting, you're thinking it's part of you being pregnant. So most of these changes, you start seeing them during your 40s. So just bear with us. And also we have a lot of flyers over there, a lot of education packet over there at our stand. So when we are done, please feel free to come over there. Okay, so I will start. Are we listening? Okay, thank you. So as we get older, our 5 senses starts changing. And I will start with the eyes. Usually when you turn about 40, when you go to the doctor's office, you start seeing things that you're not supposed to be seeing. You start seeing the E as a C and all of the above. Your iris, which is the inner part of your eye, starts to fade. Your pupil shrinks. Your cornea becomes very less sensitive to light. Your lens also becomes very yellow and cloudy. Most of you, in your older ages, will see floaters. It's almost like something is always floating in your eye, okay? Your vision becomes very cloudy. Dark spots, you start losing a little bit more of your peripheral vision. So there's a lot of, especially when you're driving, you really have to turn your neck to see your blind spots because you start losing that peripheral vision. Some people will see like sudden changes in their eyes, and also a halo. It's almost like there is almost like a rainbow kind of ring around, like you're seeing stuff. When you start reading stuff, you start seeing those. Those are all part of your eye changing. And also your nose, you start. Your nose also becomes less sensitive. You start smelling things that are not even there. Okay, so there are different types of smell. We start losing our sense of smell as we get older. You start losing that to certain odors, very strong odors, very strong perfumes. Some people can't even smell that. And also with COVID, that came along too. A lot of people lost their sense of smell. There's also change in perception of odors. If there's something that smells really bad, something smells really good, some people have a hard time. It's not everybody. Let me just clarify that. Not everybody will see these changes. Okay? Some people will have a hard time differentiating between good odors and odors that are really bad. And you start smelling things that, like I said, that are not even there. You walk into the house, you ask your kids, what is the smell? That's when I knew that I was getting old. I'm like, what is that bleach smell? They're like, Mom, we haven't used any bleach, but then I'm smelling bleach. So you start smelling stuff like that too. Your taste also starts changing as you get older. You start losing how you differentiate between sweet and salty. You start having trouble differentiating what is bitter, what is sour, spicy stuff. Most elderly don't like spicy stuff because their sense of taste becomes very decreased. So they have a hard time, really eating spicy stuff. That is all part of aging too. Okay, your sense of touch also becomes very, very